Next, the second type of coding, that is Huffman coding. The Huffman coding performs better than Shannon-Fano coding, and for a source of given entropy gives minimum average or length, hence can be called an optimum code. Uh, Next, the algorithm of Huffman coding. Similarly to Shannon-Fano coding. In first step, short message or symbol in order of decreasing or descending probabilities. Second step, in column 1 or stage 1, merge the two least probable into a single one. That is, add the two probabilities. That is summation of the two least probabilities. Third step, the sum of the probabilities in column 1 or stage 1 is placed in column 2 or stage 2 in descending probability order. Next step, arbitrarily assign 0 and 1 as code word to the merger of two elements. Next, step 5, procedure is repeated until the source message or symbol are only two for which 0 and 1 are assigned. Next step, the code word for each message is obtained by tracing the sequence 0 and 1 starting from the last column or stage, that is called as LSB bit, to the first column or stage, that is MSB bit. Next step, the last one, to find code length. So these are the algorithm for the Huffman coding. Next, going to see one example under the Huffman coding. Example, a discrete memory source has 6 messages or symbols m1, m2, m3, m4, m5 and m6 with probabilities 0.4, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1 respectively. Construct a Huffman code and calculate code efficiency. So the given in right first column message or symbols and column probabilities. So in messages or symbol m1 to m6, the corresponding probability is 0.4, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.1 and 0.1. Solution, first step, step 1, rearrange the probabilities in descending or decreasing order. Message, so here the m3 value is greater than the m2 value. So first write m1 and m3 and m2 and m4, m5, m6. Similarly in properties, so m1 probability value is 0.4 and m3 probability is 0.2 and m2 probability is 0.1 and m4 0.1, m5 0.1 and m6 0.1. Next, the step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all are in single step. So in Dabler method, so first write down first column message, second column probabilities, and next one they're called column or stage, that is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Message m1 first, m3, m2, m4, m5, m6, the corresponding probability of the message m1 to m6. So first, uh, combine the m5 and m6. So combine the two. So assign 0 for m5 message and 1 for m6 message. So summation of these two is 0.2. So that value is moved to above the m3 value. So in column 2, first write m1 value 0.4 and the new value 0.2 and the m3 next one and m2 and m4. The arrow indicate that. Next, here the combine the last two, that is the least value, that is m4 and m2. So that is 0.1 and 0.2. So here now the assign 0 to the m2 message and 1 to m4 messages. So summation of these two is 0.2. So this value again move to under 0.4, that is in stage 3. So first in stage 3, first write down the m1 value 0.4, next the new value 0.2, next the value 0.2, next one the 0.2. The arrow indicate the corresponding the decreasing position. In stage 3, combine the last two value, that is 0.2 and 0.2. The first 0.2 assign 0 and next 0.2 assign 1. So again sum these two, we get the 0.4 value. So this value move to the top of the table, that is in column 4. Write the new value 0.4, below that the 0.4 and the 0.2 value. The arrow indicate the corresponding positions. In column 4 again the least two values the 0.4 and 0.2. So combine these two. So assign 0 to the 0.4 and 1 to 0.2. So the summation of 0.4 and 0.2 is the 0.6. So again this move to the first position in column 5. So column 5, so write the new value 0.6 and the 0.4 value. So here assign 0 to the 0.6 and 1 to 0.4. So the column 5 represent LSB and column 1 represent MSB bin. So now the find the number of code word, that is the code word for the message M1 to M6. So in M1 the number of bit used is 2. So that is represented with the help of the arrow. So first write down the LSB bit 0, next the value is 0. Similarly in M2, so first the LSB 0 and the 1 and the 0. Similarly in M3, first LSB 1 and the next bit the 1. Similarly in M4, first write down 1 in LSB and 1 and 0, that is in MSB. Similarly in M5, so first in 0 and 0 and 1. Similarly in M6, so the LSB that is for 1 and MSB 0 and 1. So this shows the code word of each messages. Now going to find out the code word length. So write down the first column message and second column probabilities, and third column code word, and last one the length, capital L. So M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6. The corresponding probability is 0.4, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. The code word, so M1 code word is 00, and M2 represented by 010, and M3 11, M4 011, M5 100, M6 101. Already known the high probability has less number of code word, and low probability has more number of code word. So here seen the M1 is a high probability is 0.4, so number of bit is 2. Similarly in M3, so the value is 0.2, the number of bit is 2. Remaining the M2, M4, M5 and M6, the probability is 0.1, so that is represented by 3 bits. Next the corresponding length, so the code word length. So in M1 2 bits used, the L is equal to 2. M2 3 bit, therefore L is equal to 3, and M3 2 bit, so the length is 2. Next M4 number of bit is 3 and length is 3. M5 number of bit is 3 and length is 3. In M6 number of bit 3 and length is 3. So that is column, last column shows the number of bits in the code word. Now going to find the code efficiency. So to find code efficiency means we need two data. First one, the average information per message or entropy, capital H. The second one, the average code word length, that is capital L. So first going to find average information per message or entropy H, that is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n capital N pi log base 2 into 1 dot by pi. So n value is 6. Substitute the n value. Therefore capital H is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to 6 pi log base 2 into 1 dot by pi. So substitute the I value. So p1 log base 2 into 1 by p1 plus and so on, plus p6 log base 2 into 1 dot by p6. Now substitute the probability value, that is p1 value, p2 value, p3, p4 and p5 and p6, and simplify the equation. We get the capital H is equal to 2.322 bits per symbol or message. Next I'm going to find the average code length, that is L, capital L, that is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n pi v suffix I into L suffix I. Now substitute the n values. Therefore summation I is equal to 6 pi into Li. Now substitute the I value. So we get p1 L1 plus p2 L2 plus p3 L3 and so on, plus p6 into L2. Now substitute the probability value and corresponding code length of each probability. Substitute the value, we get the final equation. L is equal to 2.4 bits per symbol or the message. This is the average code length. Now the code efficiency is, that is equal to capital H by L. Substitute the capital H and L value. So H value 2.322 divided by L value 2.4. So we get 0.967, or in terms of percent, the neta that is equal to 96.7%. So this is your the code efficiency find with help of the Huffman coding.